Okay, I've been faffing around with angles for long enough now. You get what you get, I'm afraid. Hopefully this will do. If not, for anyone who says I'm taking too long, I've had to change hotels several times in the last couple of weeks. So keep your comments to yourself, will you? So I should have done that first. Yeah, keep your comments to yourself because you're making them out of ignorance, really, and you're showing yourself up. So this is for Aquarius. Let's start off by showing a bit of gratitude. So, Aquarius, what do you know? I'm going to use two decks together. The black and gold and the Art Nouveau, because they're the same size and shape. Oops. Right, so let's have something nice for Aquarius, shall we? Because it's their birthday season. Right, we're going to ding the demons downstairs. Because we can't do stinky sticks. So anything that's negative, disappear now. Of your own free will, because otherwise pure white spirit light is just going to go and burn your ass. So. Ding, 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 ding. So yeah, I've had to. I can't tell you how many different hotels I've been in the last 2 weeks, but I appreciate them because it means I don't have to be in that hellhole of an apartment I've been living in for the last 2.5 years with all the threats and all the nastiness that's been associated with it. Although, yeah, I've had to give up my home of 18 years because it wasn't worth fighting the nastiness and the threats from the neighbours. So it's all caught up with me recently. I've just been sleeping. And let me tell you something, there is a beauty in having a sleep where you don't feel threatened when you go to sleep and threatened when you wake immediately on waking up. So I'm thanking the universe for giving me the safety net of not having to put up with that any longer. So if anybody tells me that I'm taking too long to do something, please don't watch my videos, because you obviously don't listen and you don't understand. So until you can grow up, you're not welcome. Okay? Come back when you're grown up though, if you want to. But that's up to you. Nothing I can do about that. Right. I was going to take them off the top. Oh right, well there's one that's just fallen out here. Let's look at that one. So Aquarius, you're winning. Whatever you're doing, you're winning. Oh, do you know? Okay. So let's put this back in some sort of sensible order. Let's give it one last little scuffle, so we can't be accused of doing anything untoward. Right. So, what's your running gag? Well, that's quite an Aquarius kind of a card, isn't it? Um, Knight of Swords. So let's see what. Let's just go round. Let's go round the first time. Wheel of Fortune. Good for you. You looks like you need to turn your back on something because you made a judgment, or a judgment has been made for you. You might feel as though you're missing out on something. It's not. This bed's not big enough for the two of us. So wrapping all that up in a bumper sticker. There you go. Yeah, you might feel as though you're dreading something, but the environment is you've actually done the right thing at the right time. You couldn't have done any better. Well, you got Wheel of Fortune too, so you will soon realise that you did the right thing at exactly the right time. Your strength is you put all that hard work in. I can't grip today. Well, this yeah, you might feel as though things are running away from you a little bit too quickly, because you sort of pressed go and things have shifted. Oh, there you are. You come out in your own reading. What do you need to know that you don't know? Well, Aquarius. Star. You are following your own star. This is feeling like the Wounded Warrior, but the lesson in this card is to decide a bit quicker when everything around you has shifted so much from the contract that you signed. When do you pull the plug and say, do you know what? I've given my word, and I'm still holding my word to something where everyone else has disappeared, and it's not. I'm left here holding the baby. So it's actually the lesson in that is you need to cut things off a bit quicker. But let's look at the elements here. You've got major, major. You've got swords, 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 which is good. That's you. So you've got 3 swords. You've got 1, 2, 3. You've got 3 wands. So it's about. And you've got pentacles, 1 pentacles, 1 cup. So it's about putting effort and energy into your plan. It's not a time. It's not a time for emotion, which is what this might, which is what this might bring in. It might make you feel a bit unsettled. And it's not a time for counting your pennies. It's you've got 1, 2, 3. You've got 4. You've got 4 major arcanas. So this is quite a heady change going on here, but it's about the effort and the enthusiasm that you put into swords, which is your home suit. Okay, let's go around again. Right, so you've got the 9 of Wands, now you've got the 10 of Wands. So actually you've got this, you're successfully going to put all that nonsense down. And you're going to stop carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're going to be successful in that. Good for you. So you're rushing at something. I mean, you've got the fastest 2 energies in the deck here, the Knight of Swords and the 8 of Wands. So, okay, so this has triggered, this fast movement here, this has triggered some kind of nostalgia. Let's see what that's about. Well, wow, you got the 6 of Wands again. You got that here. So you got the 6 of Wands twice. So perhaps you're not used to winning. Let's have a look. There was another one. Winning in love. either you've met someone, or two parts of you have actually come to, for your own personal development, to move on to you've had a bit of a growth spurt within yourself. We'll find out. I right here, right now, I would say this is personal success, and you've actually moved up the ladder of personal growth. It feels like that now. So let's look at your aims. Well, your aims being on the right side of the wheel of fortune as it turns. Oh my god! Look, you got it again. You got the wheel of fortune on the wheel of fortune. That's huge, and that's Sagittarian energy, or Jupiterian energy. No wonder you've got so many wands around. Wow. I've never seen the Wheel of Fortune on the Wheel of Fortune. I don't think. Those are your aims. I mean, what noble aims those are. Woo! Wow! You're so. And then you've got your own here. So you've got all these swords and you've got all these wands and you've got the major arcana for them both. Wow! This is a growth spurt for you. We can't leave that like that. Not everything is as it seems. Page of Cups. But there again, you're putting this new energy in. What is it? Come on, tell us what it is. Ah, Five of Swords. Because you want this battle to be over. Whatever it is, this slugfest that you're embroiled in. You just want to get it over the finishing line, get it all just tied up and away from it. You're fed up being stuck in the trenches. Yeah. So, what needs to happen? Well, you got to walk away from something. This is whatever energy you're putting into it. This is the extra energy you've got to put into it. So you got to walk away from what? You got to walk away. You've got the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. That doesn't quite answer that question. So let's ask that question again. Maybe you got to walk away from a Pisces. That's the King of Cups. But I can't keep asking the same question again and again because it's obviously not telling us. You got to walk away from something and rebalance your emotions. So you emerge from this in control of your emotions, allowing yourself this new energy, and this new energy because pages and aces are pretty much one is an event and one is an influence or a habit or a behavior. So this is a very tight reading. It's very nice. So there's a judgment here. Either a judgment has been made, or you have made a judgment on which, ahead of which, you've had to call in all your resources and all your knowledge. Wow! Didn't I just say that? That's exactly what the magician does. Calls in everything that they know to manifest something in. There's nothing like calling cards out. Not me, but for some reason you do pause in readings to think, okay, well, what's that gonna, what could that bring in, and then Spirit just gives you the card to actually back that up, and there's no other card that could have backed that up. Maybe the High Priestess or the Hermit, but definitely that one. You've used your resources beautifully. Let's have a look. Oh God, the Hierophant. I should have said that because I was going to say the High Priestess, the Hierophant, the Hermit, or the Magician. I should have said that because it was on the tip of my tongue to add that card to that list. But look, I mean, you've got three major arcanas there. So maybe you found a mentor or a higher authority to help you with this issue, whatever it is. I can't leave it on three majors. Oh God, yeah, to help you get going. You go, wow. I mean, wowzers. You got four major arcana, so yeah, vroomf. No wonder. You, wow. You've got the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Chariot. No wonder you were feeling a bit like, oh gosh, is this all going to go right? Of course, wow, because this is okay. Yeah, well, you've been working, whatever this is, you've worked hard at it, and you deserve it. Because yeah, you've trudged up every single ounce of confidence, and you realise that your voice wasn't loud enough by itself, so you've gone to get some help with it, and that's what's going out. So you've done that. So what's the payoff? Well, the Three of Swords is a slight disappointment. Oh, here we go. Look, the 3 and the 5. You got the 5 again. So you're feeling a little bit battle weary. What's coming in? There you go. This battle is coming to an end, which is exactly what you've been doing here. Success. Oh, you've got the success card. You've got the Six of Wands twice. So yeah, of course. Wow. This pitched battle is coming to an end. You've had the pitched battle card twice. You've got the success card twice. And this heartache is coming to it. So that's okay. So it's an end to the battle and the heartache. Good for you. Wow. This is this is exciting. This is really exciting, Aquarius. Now, this dread that summarizes this. Let's hope we get a card to say that is over. We could do with another world card or a magician card or a high priestess or something to. There you go. You've got that down here, the 8. You're walking away from that dread. There you go. You're parking up that dread, those sleepless nights, and you think, right, you're taking your power and your energy in the one, you just turn it around. You got the 8 of Cups twice. You got the 6 of Wands twice. You got the 5 at the end of the 5 of Swords twice. This is stunning. This is a stunning reading. So that's to summarize all that. So the environment, this is a card for Leo, is doing the right thing at the right time. But you got the King of Cups here. King of Cups here, that you're going to be in charge of your emotions. But look, it's going to pay off with abundance. Whatever abundance that is, whether it's financial or energy or just self-love or whatever your abundance is. The Strength card and the King of Pentacles is huge. Huge. So what's your strength going forwards? Well, you planted that as a sapling or a seed. You're at the 7. It's not quite time to harvest it yet, but you're at the 7. It's almost time. Again, this nostalgia card kicks in. So what's that all about? About a tower. Now, did you bring in this tower or did someone else bring in this tower? I think you brought this tower in. I think you had to. It's a 2 of Wands. Again, one. This is very onesie, isn't it? You brought this tower in, didn't you? Because you thought, I've got to make a new start somewhere else. Because you've got the Ace of Wands up here. You got the Page of Wands here, and you got the 2 of Wands there. You brought this tower in. And I think you might be worried that you hurt other people in the process. But if it carried on, you'd have been marmalised. So your biggest hurdle yet to go. Oh, you got the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. So this is really gone very quickly for you. Let's have another one. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. I think it's going to be you're going to feel slightly dizzy, slightly drunk on success because you've got this Six of Wands card out twice. That you were stuck in the trenches for so long and actually all this abundance is going to hit you and it's going to make you slightly giddy. Oh my giddy aunt. Then that is not a hurdle at all. I mean, you might take a bit of a bit of time to adjust your thinking. But I mean, you've got the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, it's almost like winning the lottery and thinking, oh, splurge, splurge, splurge. Be careful, I think, be careful with the adjustment as you go into this abundance. Just be careful who you tell. So what do you need to know that you don't know? Well, this is all about you, Aquarius. Oh, because that's card number 17, which comes after the Tower. So this is you picking yourself up, dusting yourself off and starting all over again after the Tower, which you had to bring in. So you could be you. Because, you're that big star there. You were always a passenger in someone else's car or a bit part in someone else's movie until this point. But no, bringing this Tower in has sped you onto actually being the main part in your own movie. Oh, you've got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. It doesn't get better than that. It does not get better than that. Good for you. You got the King of Cups down. You got the King of Cups down here. Ten of Cups up there. All this new energy. Well done, you. So the question here is this: when do you say enough is enough, or one egg is enough? How much grief do you have to go through before you allow yourself to celebrate? It might feel, here we go. We've got the Five of Cups to the Three of Cups. That's eight of Cups. We've got the Eight of Cups here. You've got the Eight of Cups there. So you've got the Eight of Cups again. It might feel as though you've taken 2 steps backwards from the 5 to the 3. But when you total it together, you've got the 8, 16, 24. So that's 6 of Cups, which you've had twice, which is your nostalgia. Let's have one more. Oh, look. You've got the 3 of Cups and the Sun card. After the gloominess of that and feeling like you're hard done by, this is almost a perfect reading. This is a real privilege to do. Wow. Oops. Okay, so this is your core energy right now. Oh, this is stunning. The minstrel. Let your intentions be known. But look at the bottom of his tunic. That's like the sign for Aquarius. If you had a double trim, that would be the sign for Aquarius. It's perfect. I just did that in I noticed that in a Sagittarius reading a couple of days ago. I love it when things just come together like that. Okay, so it's time to stop hiding your emotions. Okay, and I'm loving this very, very green. But actually, the world's going to get very green, well, the Northern Hemisphere anyway, isn't it, soon? Because I was just walking in Regent's Park yesterday and all the blossoms are coming out, which is a beautiful time of year. This is the Celtic Healing Oracle. So, let's see if anything falls out. No, I'm going to take the top two. So here you've got number 13, the coupling of earth and sky. That's the current situation. Unlimited possibilities. And what's this one? This is as you come out of it. Lapdog, hound of the goddesses, intimacy with self, which is what happens when you let your intentions be known. So it's going to take time to go around the thingy. So number 13, let's read that out. Coupling of earth and sky. The mythic sexual union of the sovereign goddess with a god or mortal king signifies fertility and prosperity. Their union elects the man as king and grants him otherworldly powers, so long as he is just. The goddess Morrigan mated with a tribal god, and the queen goddess chose and tested her many sexual partners. The coupling of earth and sky signifies the steady growth of unlimited possibilities. No, good for you. Ooh, my leg's gone. Anticipate the unexpected. The essence of the earth and sky, represented by the union of the sovereign goddess and mortal man, are joining to prepare a common accord and showering of blessings. The new is possible, yet the success of this transition depends on your attitude. Sexual union creates urgency and possibilities. This intensity of sexual coupling and the union of opposites represent the heat of transformation and new life. While the marriage of these forces is already within you, the force of birth requires astute steadiness. You may have to slow yourself down and pace yourself, as energy discharged erratically can confuse and disorder. Yet by relaxing and remaining steady, new life and new possibilities will emerge and grow. Nothing can be hurried. If you are receptive and steady, new possibilities will take root within you in an easy, natural way. Let's just go back a bit. You may have to slow yourself down and pace yourself. Yeah? While the marriage of these forces is already within you, the force of birth requires astute steadiness. So your biggest hurdle yet is to temper this 8 of Wands. You might feel as though everything's running away from you, which actually fits in beautifully. And you've got the Knight of, you start off here with the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, and then you had the Chariot here, didn't you? You've got three of the biggest movement cards in the whole deck. But you do it all right because you're doing the right thing at the right time, and you've got divine timing on your side. So there's nothing. Just pull the brakes a little bit, and the Hierophant and the Magician, that's in there, so you know how to tap into that already. Right, number 11, good number. So Lapdog, hound of the goddess. Intimacy with self. The hound of the goddess conveys gentle companionship to the innermost hopes and promptings of the human spirit. Unlike the hound of hell in Mediterranean mythology, the Celtic hound is kind and helpful, sitting at the goddess's feet, resting in her lap, gazing adoringly at her, and nursing from her. Well, she's got two of them. The lapdog brings comfort and loving attention to our emotional and spiritual natures. You are attracting the benevolent spiritual forces of the spirit world to transform your life from within. Now is a great and auspicious time to confront and replenish the innermost self. Old deep wounds are soothed and resolved without trauma or even conscious attention. Harmful patterns and habits dissolve effortlessly. Troublesome relationships clear up, slip away easily, or transform themselves into healthy and beneficial ways. Drawing this oracle suggests that the spirit world is working in a personal way to support you. Positive changes are already moving within you. Yeah, you can see that all the way through here. You have only to let the changes occur naturally. You are asked to trust, allowing changes to unfold freely. So yes, and they can't do that unless you let your intentions be known. The natural cycle of death and regeneration are working quietly on your behalf. Avoid excess activity. Try not to interfere by doing too much, overthinking, wallowing in your troubles or insecurities. Which you've got there and there. So this is great because this comes on top of those to free yourself from all that goo. Yeah. Um, or planning the rest of your life. Yeah, because see, as soon as you tell God your plans, He laughs and you think you know more than me. So this has been a beautiful reading, Aquarius. Thank you so much. This has been a lovely to actually be exposed to the energy of this is a delight. It's an absolute delight. So enjoy the rest of your weekend and more soon because I'm going to be focusing on Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius. They're going to be my three biggies. Okay, so if you want more, it'll be coming soon. Take good care.